I am the Witch Coach. I've been a practicing witch for over 38 years, a high priestess trained in traditional Gardnerian methods, an ordained minister, Reiki master in traditional and holy fire, and a doctor of divinity. I've also worked in mental health and social services, and I bring all of that into the work I do, combining spiritual wisdom with real-world support to help others grow, heal, and thrive. For decades, I've guided empaths, intuitives, and spiritual seekers to rediscover their inner light. I achieve this through sacred spaces designed for learning, transformation, and community. The Mystical Mentorship Circle blends spiritual depth with practical skills. It's a paid group where I teach all kinds of things to help you find your spiritual stride, including psychic development, Reiki, divination methods, empathy, astrology, witchcraft, dreams, astral travel, ritual design, and more. Every lesson is recorded and available for self-paced learning, and members receive a weekly free spell or a custom 3-card reading live during Dancing with Witches. It's a space where magic becomes a lifestyle, and support is always within reach. The Witch Coach's Sanctuary and Marketplace is our free group. It's open to everyone and filled with resources, education, and spiritual support. We also feature trusted vendors, people I personally know, who offer magical tools, handmade goods, and enchanted items to elevate your practice. Sacred Shadow Healing is where the deepest work happens. This private online support group is dedicated to shadow work, emotional healing, and spiritual growth. I guide you through journaling, dream interpretation, triggers, trauma responses, inner child work, and subconscious awareness. It's a space of shared stories, gentle guidance, and sacred accountability. Because healing our shadows isn't just personal, it's communal. We grow together. We also have weekly live conversations and occasional Zoom meetings for group work and community. Each weekend, I read in person at Mythic Treasures in Rochester, offering free 1-card readings and full sessions at a range of prices. From crystal guidance to deep multi-deck spreads, I meet people where they are and help them step into clarity, confidence, and calm. I also lead the Mythic Open Circle, a monthly gathering for witches, pagans, and spiritual seekers of all paths and levels. Whether you're brand new or decades in, solitary, or part of a group, you are welcome. Each month, we explore a new topic, from spell work and energy management to communication with ancestors, always in a spirit of shared wisdom and community connection. And 3 nights a week, I host Dancing with Witches, my live psychic show streamed on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. This isn't just a reading show. It's a full magical experience. Every episode features free 1-card pulls and distance Reiki, along with a powerful signature, spell, and custom spreads designed to align with the moon phase, seasonal energy, or cosmic influence of the moment. I also hold drawings for free priority readings, offer live mediumship, and deliver messages from deities, ancestors, or spiritual guides of your choosing. It's interactive, heartfelt, and deeply transformative. This is where magic meets community in real time. Outside the lives, I am a proud member of Get Mad Radio, our 24/7 radio station, distributed on iHeartRadio and accessible by saying, "I want to listen to Get Mad Radio" to your Google Home or Alexa devices. Our mission is simple: making a difference through the power of radio. We spotlight local artists, host soul-centered conversations, and bring community-driven content to the airwaves. On Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, my partner and dearest love, the Old Wolf, hosts Dancing with Wolves, a bold and witty show full of amazing music, satire, deep dives into life's chaos, and heartfelt interviews with artists and misfits alike. It's the kind of show that challenges you to think, laugh, and feel all in one sitting. And Thursdays at 4 p.m. Eastern, I host The Spiritual Spectrum, a show about energy, healing, growth, and inner transformation. Each week, we feature astrology reports from Jake, the master astrologer at Mythic Treasures, along with conversations that open the heart and stretch the spirit with guests from all walks of life. This is what I do. This is what we're building. A place where you can grow, be seen, be safe, and be magic. Thank you for tuning in. I'm live on Dancing with Witches, my live psychic show on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Every Monday at 8 p.m., Wednesday at 9 p.m., and Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I also have occasional daytime shows at random, so be sure to follow. I offer free readings on every live show. The free readings are the reading of the day, and you do not get to ask a question. To join the free list, simply like this video, subscribe or follow me, share this live stream, and then comment the word shared. Your reading will happen during breaks in the priority readings, whether you are here or not. So if you miss it, just go back and rewatch the video on Facebook or YouTube. For those who tip any amount at all, you'll skip the free list. Join the priority list for your reading, be able to ask a question, and receive a complimentary money spell blessing. Additionally, you can donate for specialty readings as listed to the right of your screen for $20. It's $35 for mediumship to connect with your departed loved ones, or $30 for a channeled message from a divinity of your choice. You can also donate $13 for tonight's signature spell to be cast here on the show, or tonight's signature reading. You could get both for only $21. Ask about what tonight's spell is about. All who donate money for anything go on the priority list and skip the free list line. Your support is truly valued by me and my family, helping me continue to share these moments with you. Don't forget to invite your friends and tune in at the start of every live show for a free Reiki healing experience. Thank you for your generosity, and may you receive abundant blessings as you have blessed me. Are you ready to get a tarot reading, but find yourself bewildered by all the choices available on the screen? Let's make your decision easier. If love is on your mind, our love and relationship reading, priced at $20, can shine a light on your path, whether you're single, interested in someone, or already in a relationship. Curious about a deeper insight into your life? The Full Spirit Insight reading provides an in-depth look into a specific question or offers a comprehensive general reading to hear what the universe needs you to know for only $20. Explore the realms of your soul or your spiritual gifts and how to unlock them with the Akashic Records reading, or uncover your life's true purpose with the Life Purpose reading, which will help you discover what your soul's purpose is, what you are meant to do in service to your purpose in this lifetime, and keys to help you accomplish your purpose, each available for only $20. Navigate through your financial journey with clarity from our finances reading, or connect to nature and your animal guides and learn deep lessons about what their spirits have to tell you through the Animal Spirit reading. also $20 each. Get an ancestor reading for $20 to hear messages of strength and hope from your ancient ancestors, your recent ancestors, and your spiritual family ancestors to help you in your journey and know you are not alone. Dive deep into your psyche with the Subconscious Insight reading for $20. Discovering the messages your subconscious self is sending and their significance. In this reading, you will learn how your subconscious is working for or against you. What are the shadows driving your thinking patterns? And what is the linchpin to resolving the issue so that you can resolve your inner demons and get a good look into your shadow work? Reveal your hidden talents and divine gifts with the Spiritual Gifts reading, or listen closely to the messages from your spirit guides that they have been trying to tell you with the Spirit Guide Messages reading. Also for $20. Experience transformation and healing with a live Reiki and chakra cleansing session for $20. I do give a free Reiki session at the beginning of every live show, but this paid option is a Reiki session that's focused directly on your needs, balancing and cleansing your chakras, and bringing you healing and balance mentally, physically, and emotionally. Mediumship, which is talking to your dearly departed, is available for only $35. This allows for a connection with loved ones who have crossed over more than 30 days ago, bringing messages of love and closure. For direct messages from the divine, opt for the Channel Divine Message service for $30, offering profound insights and guidance from your guides, your higher self, the universe, or a specified god or goddess of your choice. If you are unsure if I can connect with your preferred source, please ask first. Tipping any amount is also honored with the ability to ask a question. You do not need to get a specialty reading. Tippers will get a reading that is in accordance to their donation, be able to ask a question, and anyone who sends money for a tip, a spell, or a specialty reading will get a free blessing in the Prosperity Bowl. Remember, a free reading requires no monetary exchange. Free readings are always available and are done during breaks in the priority readings as time allows. The free reading is a general one-card reading and does not include the ability to ask a question. You must donate if you wish to ask a question. To qualify for a free reading, like this video, follow or subscribe to this channel, share this live stream, and comment the word shared. I will confirm you have been added to the list, and your card will be read during this live show at some point, whether you are here or not. Curious about tonight's signature spell? Discover what magic we're weaving and have it cast for you on the show, and experience the magic with me as I cast for only $13. You should also ask about tonight's signature reading, also for $13, which will be a unique reading for the season, moon phase, or astrological correspondence. You could choose to get both for $21 total. Questions on which reading to choose or about tonight's signature spell or reading, feel free to ask. And if you're part of the Mystical Mentorship Circle, remember your free weekly 3-card reading is waiting. Just reach out. Remember, you can ask your question for a 3-card reading or get the signature spell for the night. Not part of the Mystical Mentorship Circle? Ask about how you can learn and grow in your spiritual path, as well as get a free weekly reading or spell on this show. Embark on this magical journey with me, uncovering the mysteries and insights that await. My family and I are deeply thankful for your ongoing support.
I'm so glad you guys like the new video. I actually created that really late Friday night / early in the morning, Saturday morning, to take with me to my mythic treasures so people could kind of have a fucking clue on what I do. And I'm like, you know what? I think this is a good thing to add to the intro on Dancing with Witches. So yeah, people could get a good scope and understanding of who the fuck is this crazy bitch. So here we go. This is what I look like when I haven't done shit all day. Yeah, I've done dishes and work and stuff, but I have not done anything to this all day. I have brushed my hair because, you know, it's one of my stems, so I brush my hair like 15, 20 times a day because, you know, hey. Yeah. Sacred Shadow Healing. Oh, my God. I am just so excited with everything that I'm doing with this. We have not begun our weekly lives on there yet because we're still kind of building up and stuff like that. But oh my gosh, it's growing and it's going to be wonderful. There's several different weekly journal posts plus the work that I'm doing with the guides, and we have 2 guides. The second one's almost completed. The first one is the history of shadow work. The second one is beginning your self-directed shadow work, all of which already have journal prompts in it. This is basically a replacement for any kind of book, and it comes with the community involvement as well. It's pretty fucking fantastic if you ask me. And yeah, I'm biased, but you know, hey.
You've spent your life hiding parts of yourself, the anger, the grief, the fear, the shame, told they were too messy, too much, too wrong to bring into the light. But those shadows, they're not your weakness, they're the map to your healing. Welcome to a space where the truth of who you are is not only allowed, it's honored. This is Sacred Shadow Healing, a witch-led circle for those ready to do the real work. The uncomfortable, honest, powerful work of facing what's been buried and learning how to hold it with love. Inside the group, you'll find structure and support, guided shadow work prompts, detailed guides to help you integrate your shadow, live sessions, private Zoom gatherings, a community that doesn't flinch when you speak your truth. Here, you are not broken. Here, we don't bypass pain. We walk through it together. We learn to listen to our shadows, and we begin to heal from the roots up. It's $20 a month to join, and it might just change your life. Your healing begins in the shadows. We're here when you're ready.
Yeah, the badges are something that Facebook kind of controls. I enable the badges so that it can be done, but it's like, I think the stars badge is how much you do on stars, like in the course of a month. And if you haven't done stars in like 30 days or whatever, it'll fade off. Same thing with the top fans badges. If somebody starts interacting more than you do and it gets off of like, I think it allows me 20 top fans. I told it to do the max on there. But if you don't engage as frequently or somebody else engages more frequently on like more than just the live posts, such as the other posts that I do, the daily posts, all this other stuff. I don't know, Amber, maybe something changed with stars in the UK. But, you know, to me, honestly, the stars thing isn't all as much important as like the top fans. For example, I actually keep an eye on who my top fans are, and I appreciate y'all. But the top fans is kind of almost more important. And you get that just from liking, sharing, engaging, commenting, yada, yada. You know, just doesn't cost you anything to do a top fans, where it does cost you shit to do stars. So if you're going to pay something, I'd rather you just donate directly, you know, because like I get a penny per star or some shit like that. And it just gives me a report at the end of the month on, okay, you earned this much in stars and here are your contributors. And it's like, oh, cool. Awesome. You know? Gotcha. Okay. So yes, and Natty, thank you. I'm allowed to be biased, so I'm doing something to make a better option. Yes, I have been busting ass on this. made another post. For example, the promo post I put up today for the shadow work, I actually did a real info post with journal prompts that have to do with that, you know? So, you know, I sat down, wrote that up earlier. I've been busy today. I did that. I did some more like group work. I did some posting work for Get Mad Radio, which I absolutely encourage everybody. Listen to Get Mad Radio. Please, 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 please listen to Get Mad Radio. It's fucking awesome, okay? Tomorrow night at 7 p.m. is Dancing with Wolves. Thursdays at 4 p.m. is The Spiritual Spectrum. That's my show. I think I'm going to do a little bit more on shadow work again this week because, you know, it's not like I'm got a new shadow work group that I've been busting ass on, you know. I appreciate that, Amber. Yes, I appreciate that. But yeah, you can do the top fans thing just by engaging on the posts. You don't have to spend any money to be a top fan, which I appreciate. So yeah. How about some Reiki? Who needs some healing today? I have been hearing on the groups, on the chat groups and stuff like that, been hearing a lot of people besides just me feeling like they're slogging right now. They're slogging through. That the energy is just like, ugh, somebody, Calgon, take me away, help, something, you know. The energy has been a little something, something. So how many of you guys have been feeling that today? A little bit of something, something. I know we have no planets in retrograde, so we can't blame it on the astrological stars, and we can't blame it on poor Jake, my master astrologer. You know, I tell him I'm going to shoot the messenger all the time, right? But sometimes, you know, right now, there's a lot of heavy energies going on. You think about it. Yesterday, a lot of people, there's a lot of Christians world over that went on an emotional high yesterday because that's, you know, their big holiday of Zombie Jesus Day, right? Actually, technically, Jesus isn't a zombie, he's a lich. What is on my head? Did I get something on my head? Or is that just a divot? I don't know. Weird. Okay. Oh, hey, Elspeth. But, you know, you think about it, and a lot of people were on an emotional high yesterday. Then, on top of that, you have the Pope died yesterday, which how often you hear about a Pope dying right after the Vice President visits him and on their major Christian high holiday, you know, the one they stole from us, right? So a lot of people are feeling down. Now, when that happens, and there's just a lot of that kind of come down from a holiday and there are still a lot of Catholics in this world that are literally going through a grieving process right now. Okay, now whether you follow Catholicism or not, Pope Francis was actually a pretty fucking good guy. All right, as far as popes go, not bad. Okay. And so even people who are not necessarily Catholics are just like, shit, that sucks. I hope we don't get a dickhead in there. Okay. Because here you had a pope for a little while who was about the masses and who was about mending fences and who was about DEI and trying to do good things, right? So on a worldwide scale, you have a lot of people who are literally going through a grieving process with that. Not to mention, oh my gosh, should we mention economic uncertainty? Should we mention political division? Should we mention uncertainty for minority and underrepresented populations? You know, there's a lot of turmoil and there's a lot of energies that are going on. So even though we can't say, blame it on the stars, yeah, we can say, hey, the energy as a whole through the world right now is a little heavy. So it's not surprising that, you know, Moon says, all I want to do is sleep. Elspeth's like, me, yeah, and Lauren's been feeling meh. Natty says, I wish I had more energy to take advantage of all the planets being direct. I know, but there's a lot of heavy energies because when you think about it, We are all little energy generators. Every last one of us are little energy generators. Whether you believe in energy or not, whether you are paying or mindful to the vibes, whether you're paying attention to good vibes, bad vibes, up vibes, down vibes, these vibes, that vibes, any vibes, doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is everybody has their energy field. Whether you want to quantify it through science, through the individual biorhythms and magnetic energy field that our body has, which is my way of saying I believe that that's how science sees our auras, as our magnetic energy field, our personal energy field, is where our aura is contained. And that part is proved by science. Whether you say it's the chakras in tune, whatever, treat it like everybody's a little radiation rod. And whatever kind of a radiation they're generating, you're generating and compounding and expanding that energy. And you have a lot of heaviness, a lot of anxiety, and a lot of negative energy in this world, even from those of us who are constantly trying to be the positive energy generators. We still go through uncertainty, that all sort of thing. Oh, 1 year and 6 months. Back up. Back up, back up. All right, girl, putting you on the priority list for a free 3 card. Good job. All right. So yes, Becca, you're going on the priority list for that. Alana, by the way, a very special welcome to the mentorship circle. So I want to have a little bit of a chat about the direction that the mentorship circle is going. Now that we have moved shadow work out into a separate group, I will be moving some of the shadow work out of there. I will leave some basic shadow work information in there, as well as how to get the group. But all of the guides that are currently in there are going to get restructured. I'm going to take the script on the things that I just spent time typing out and make them into videos. So I'll be adding videos to the ones that don't have videos to them. And we're going to be really going a lot more in depth on a lot of these other categories. But the mentorship circle is going to be more focused on witchcraft, spells, spiritual development, and that sort of thing. Less about mental health and the practical aspects of mental health and stuff like that, you know? Okay, Elspeth, I'm about to start Reiki if you want to stick for that until you want to sign off, because we want to start up on the Reiki here. So yes, let's get our Reiki energy on and kind of dispel some of this negativity and the negative energy effects that we've all been having, all right? So I would like for you now to focus in on your breath. And I think we're going to do long form Reiki tonight, okay? We're going to do all the chakras. We're going to go through a whole journey of the chakras right now, okay? So let's focus in on our chakras. Focus in on your breath, breathing in and breathing out. And we're going to do box breathing. And what's box breathing? Box breathing is breathe in through your nose until you have a full deep breath. Back up, let your belly expand, feel that air really expand, and then you hold it for as long as is comfortable. Don't sit there and start making yourself blue in the face. Once you get to the point of, okay, I've held my breath enough, then you release, deliberately push the breath out through the mouth. And we do that because we're wanting that negative to go out, okay, deliberately, like in a conscious effort, like blowing a balloon. Only you're blowing the bad shit out. And then once you're down at the bottom of that breath, you wait for a minute, let all the negative expand, hold space for a second until you're no longer comfortable, and then take that deep breath in. So 1, 2, 3, 4. In, hold, out, hold. In through the nose, hold. Out through the mouth, hold. Breathe in the good shit, hold it in. Breathe out the bad shit and let it out. Okay, so that's what you do. That's box breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we're going to focus in on our breath and let's begin our journey through the chakras.
Welcome to this guided meditation journey through the chakras. This journey is a path of self-discovery, a bridge between the physical and the spiritual, a voyage into the energy centers of your body. But before we embark on this journey, let's set the stage for our exploration. Find a comfortable, quiet place where you can sit undisturbed. You may choose to sit on the floor, on a cushion, or in a chair, whatever feels most comfortable for you. Allow your body to relax into this space, your spine erect but not rigid, your hands resting gently in your lap or on your knees. Now, let's focus on your breathing. Take a deep, cleansing breath in through your nose, allowing your belly to expand fully. Hold this breath for a moment. Feel the life-giving air filling your lungs, energizing your body and calming your mind. Now, slowly exhale through your mouth, releasing any tension or stress. Repeat this pattern of conscious breathing, feeling more relaxed and centered with each cycle. This is not just a breathing exercise, but a technique to anchor your awareness in the present moment, to prepare your body and mind for the journey through the chakras. Remember, there's no right or wrong way to do this. Each journey is unique, just like each of us. This is your journey, your path to self-discovery. Embrace it fully, without judgment or expectation. Now that you're comfortable and relaxed, let's begin our journey through the chakras. Keep breathing deeply, allowing the rhythm of your breath to guide you into a state of relaxed awareness. We begin our journey at the starting point, the root chakra. Picture it nestled snugly at the bottom of your spine, pulsating with a vibrant red energy. This is your root chakra, or Muladhara in Sanskrit. The fundamental life energy from the earth stimulates our body from this precise location. It acts as the anchor of our existence, our central core, our grounding point. The root chakra signifies our bond to the earth, our link to the physical world. It encompasses our sense of security and certainty, the universe. When in balance, it paves the way for our existence, allowing us to feel safe within ourselves and emboldening us to confront challenges with courage and resilience. Imagine this brilliant red energy at the base of your spine. Picture it as a spinning disk of radiant light, full of vitality. Feel it connecting you to the earth, like the roots of a tree deep beneath the earth's surface. This is your stabilizing force, your earthly connection, your foundation. As you take a deep breath in, envision energy flowing up from the earth, through feet and legs, and into your root chakra. Feel this energy infusing you with a sense of steadiness and safety, just like you're drawing strength from the earth itself, becoming more grounded with each breath you take into this energy center. With every exhale, envision any fear, tension, negativity being released down through your feet and into the earth. This is your foundation, your anchor. Allow this energy to pervade your entire body, instilling you with a sense of tranquility and security. Feel it grounding you, tethering you to the earth, reminding you of your physical existence within this universe. As we progress on our journey through the chakras, remember this grounding force, this earthly connection. Feel the energy grounding you, laying a solid foundation for the journey ahead. Rising further up, we encounter the sacral chakra. Nestled just below the navel, this vibrant orange energy center is the wellspring of our creativity and sensuality. It serves as the home to our desires, our drive, and our capacity for pleasure. The sacral chakra is also known in Sanskrit as Svadhisthana, meaning where your being is established. It is here that the energy of creation, palpable and intangible, resides. Picture a glowing, radiant orange sphere, spinning gently, pulsing with life. This is your sacral chakra, the birthplace of your creativity. It is here that your ideas, dreams, and passions are nurtured and fostered. Here, you engage with the sheer delight of existence. the joy of, and the thrill of passionate engagement with life. Now, let's shift our focus to open and activate your sacral chakra. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. As you inhale, visualize a warm, orange light growing in intensity at your sacral area, just below your navel. Feel this light growing brighter and stronger with each breath, clearing all obstacles or barriers that might be blocking your creative flow or emotional balance. As you exhale, envision any tension, stress, or negativity being expelled and swept away by this light. Feel the energy of the chakra. Sense its warmth, its aliveness, its life-supporting power. Allow yourself to forge a deep connection with this energy, to draw from your own pool of creativity and passion. Feel the delight, the thrill of creation, of desire, of passionate involvement with life. Welcome the warmth of this energy, fueling your creativity and passion. Let it invigorate you, motivate you, and fill you with a zest for life. Remember, this energy is always there within you, ready to be tapped into whenever you need it. The sacral chakra is now open and activated, and you're filled with creative energy and emotional balance. As we continue our journey to the solar plexus chakra, lodged comfortably above your navel and beneath your breastbone, imagine a radiant, sun-like energy hub that exists there, the solar plexus chakra. Also known in Sanskrit as Manipura, meaning lustrous jewel, visualize this chakra as a source of personal power, dignity, and identity. The solar plexus chakra, the core of our personal strength, the essence of our identity, and our self-esteem. Now close your eyes and immerse yourself in this visualization. Picture your internal determination stirring, gathering strength to stand tall, proud, comfortable in your own skin. This chakra is an embodiment of you. It is your foundation of self-esteem and your sense of personal strength. Imagine a brilliant, dazzling yellow light, akin to the sun, radiating from this chakra. Feel its warmth spreading across your body, filling you with an energy that empowers, a confidence that strengthens, and a sense of self-esteem. This is your inner sun, your personal strength, your confidence glowing from within. Focus your attention on this brilliant yellow light. Feel its power seeping into every fiber of your being. As you inhale, draw in this confidence. As you exhale, let go of self-doubt and fear. Understand that your breathing rhythm strengthens your personal power, bolstering your self-esteem, and igniting a bright self-confidence within you. Embrace this energy. Let it empower you, boost your self-esteem. Let it light your ambition, your determination, and your willpower. Let it remind you of your worth, your value, and your potential to achieve anything you set your mind to. Remember, your solar plexus chakra is your power source. It fuels your confidence and your self-belief. It is the flag bearer of your personality and your self-confidence. It is the shining jewel that lights your path with the glow of self-assuredness, determination, and a strong sense of, I can. Harness this energy, nourish it, and let it guide you on your voyage. Allow this energy to empower you, elevating your confidence and self-belief. As we move forward on our journey, carry this strength with you. We now transition into the epicenter of all existence, the heart chakra. Situated directly in the core of your chest, in proximity to your heart, the heart chakra, also known as anahata in Sanskrit, manifests itself. Here, the physical and spiritual realms unite, cultivating a space where love and compassion are at their strongest. Now, visualize a vibrant green wheel of energy, gyrating in harmony with your heartbeat, right there in your chest. This is the sanctuary for our ability to love, encompassing not only others, but also ourselves. It is here that we foster empathy for the world we live in and our place within it. The heart chakra stands as the meeting point of our emotional and physical selves. Through this portal, we experience love at its purest form, untouched by preconceived ideas or expectations. It is the source of our empathy, our ability to understand and mirror others' emotions. Now, in your mind's eye, visualize a radiating green light originating from the chakra. This light, with its calming glow, brings every cell, every fiber of your being into loving harmony. This is your love, your compassion, your infinite wellspring of kindness. Allow this light to expand, to wrap around you completely, to seep into the deepest corners of your soul. As we journey further into this chakra, I invite you to focus on balance. With every breath, imagine a set of scales, perfectly balanced, symbolic of your emotional state. Now, imagine this balance spreading, touching every aspect of your life, fostering healthy relationships, and promoting self-love. As this balance takes root within you, let it bring peace to your mind, serenity to your spirit, and a gentle warmth to your heart. As we conclude our exploration of the heart chakra, remember, love is not just a feeling, but an action, a way of life. It is the force that connects us, that binds us together, that makes us human. Now, breathe in deeply, inhaling this energy, filling your heart with love and compassion, opening and activating your heart chakra. Hold this breath for a count of 5 and exhale, releasing any barriers that may obstruct the flow of love. Repeat this breath work for a few minutes, focusing on the free flow of energy in your heart chakra. As we continue our journey, remember the power of love and compassion that lies within your heart chakra. Ascending further, we approach the throat chakra, known as Vishuddha in Sanskrit, which translates to pure or purification. This chakra as your voice's home, a space where honesty, communication, and self-expression are nurtured and flourish. Harness its power to enhance your communication skills and manifest your truth. This swirling vortex nestled at the center of your throat serves as your primary communication hub. It's the bridge connecting your heart's desires to your world's realization. But it's not just about uttered words. The throat chakra is also about active listening and understanding, expressing your inner truth and the integrity and authenticity that accompany it. Visualize the throat chakra as a sky blue lotus in bloom, its petals unfurling in the cool breeze of clarity. It's in this realm, within the soft vibrations of this chakra, that the whispers of your spirit find their voice. Let's open and activate your throat chakra. Take a deep, cleansing breath. As you exhale, envision your breath transforming into a river of azure light, flowing from your consciousness through your throat chakra and projecting into the universe. This is the heart of genuine dialogue, the dance of energy shared between souls, facilitated by the power of speech. Keep this image in your mind, allowing the river to flow unblocked by anxiety or hesitation. Remember, communication isn't just about speaking, it is also about deep, active, empathetic listening. As you meditate on your throat chakra, visualize yourself not just as a speaker, but also as a listener. Open yourself to the words of others, understanding their perspectives, and responding with kindness and respect. This balance nurtures healthy relationships filled with shared and respect. Expressing yourself, another essential facet of the throat chakra, is about living your truth. It's about having the bravery to express your feelings, to ask for what you need, to let your creativity flow, and to stand by your beliefs. When this chakra is balanced, you feel self-confident and free to express your unique self, your thoughts, and your feelings without fear of judgment. The throat chakra is also where your inner voice lives, guiding the conversations you have with yourself. Remember to keep these internal dialogues warm, nurturing, and filled with affirming words to support your well-being. As we bask in the cool, calming energy of the throat chakra, let's focus on unlocking this energetic pathway. Let's invite honest, heartfelt communication and genuine self-expression into our lives. Let's strive to voice our truth, to listen with empathy, and to respect the diverse voices of others. Harness this energy, amplify your communication, and voice your truth. The throat chakra is your voice in the cosmos, your beacon of authenticity. Let it shine brightly. As we journey up from the throat chakra, we arrive at the third eye chakra, known as Ajna, which means to perceive. This special energy center is located right in the middle of your forehead, just above where your eyebrows meet. It is the powerhouse of wisdom, intuition, and transcendental consciousness. Picture the third eye chakra as a gateway leading to infinite galaxies and heightened awareness. From this singular point, you tap into your intuitive abilities, gain insights that go beyond the ordinary sight, and understand the intricate layers of your existence. As we delve into this part of the meditation, imagine yourself in a serene place, bathed in a deep indigo glow, akin to the night sky on the brink of dawn. This light embodies the energy of your third eye chakra. Absorb this light as you inhale. Let it grow brighter and broader. As you exhale, discard any hurdles or negativity that hinder your intuition or cloud your wisdom. Say silently to yourself the affirmation, I trust my intuition. I am linked to my highest truth. Repeat this silently or aloud, feeling its echo within you as it synchronizes with of your third eye chakra. While you continue with this meditation, you may feel a slight tingling sensation or a gentle pressure at the center of your forehead. Fear not, as it is a sign that your third eye chakra is being stimulated and balanced. Keep in mind, this spiritual enlightenment and wisdom is not a race. It's a step-by-step process of understanding and evolution. No need to hurry or force anything. Let the energy move freely and trust your intuition to guide you. Envision this energy illuminating you, opening up your mind to intuition and wisdom. The third eye chakra is both the chakra of intuition and the mind, playing a crucial role in how we organize our thoughts and perceive the world. It's a key tool for understanding the influence of our past on our present, allowing us to use intuition as a guide towards better futures. This chakra is essential in manifesting our desires by providing clarity and insight into our life's journey. Imagine organizing the clutter of your internal mind like tidying a vast library where each book is a thought or memory. Envision placing these books in perfect order, making your past clear and your future intentions focused. Through this visualization, your third eye chakra becomes a well of clarity, guiding your intuition to illuminate the path ahead. Expanding outward, use your third eye chakra to project your inner clarity into the universe, visualizing your dreams and desires as if they're already unfolding. This powerful vision helps to manifest your aspirations into reality, drawing the energy of what you seek directly towards you. Let your third eye be the beacon that guides your dreams from the realm of thought into the tangible world. As we conclude this part of meditation, Take this newfound awareness and wisdom with you. Let it steer you on your journey to healing and self-discovery. As we approach the culmination of our spiritual journey, the crown chakra, also known as Sahasrara, comes into view. Located at the highest point on your head, this seventh and final chakra serves as our gateway to the cosmos, our spiritual antenna, and our conduit to the divine. It is through this chakra that we attract the universe's energy into our lives. When it's in its optimal state, the crown chakra glows like a lighthouse of spiritual illumination, testifying to our innate potential for enlightenment and our fundamental connection with the universe. This point of convergence is where the individual soul meets and amalgamates with the universal spirit, allowing us to realize that we are not separate entities, but integral parts of a vast, interconnected whole. The crown chakra presides over our spiritual connectedness, our sense of life's purpose, and our recognition of the divine. A balanced crown chakra results in profound serenity, a deep connection with the divine, and clarity about our place in the universe. This balance allows us to be open to the wisdom and guidance of our higher selves and the universe, enabling us to live fully in the present moment, consciously and attentively. As we now focus on this chakra, picture a 1,000-petaled lotus at the top of your head, glowing with a vibrant violet or white light. With each breath you take, draw in the universe's energy into this chakra, lighting it up more and more. As you exhale, let go of any barriers or blockages that might disrupt your connection with the divine. Feel yourself growing lighter and more expansive as you open up to the universe. Each breath deepens your consciousness, intensifying your understanding. You are not merely a drop in the ocean, but the entire ocean in a single drop. You are connected with everything and everyone, a part of the infinite expanse of the universe. Surrender to this connection, this unity, this oneness. This is enlightenment. This is the end goal of our spiritual journey, to recognize our divine nature, to understand our place in the universe, and to live in harmony with embrace this energy, forming a bond with the universe and attaining enlightenment. As we conclude our journey through the chakras, the time has come to gently reconnect with our physical selves. Begin this process by directing your attention to the furthest reaches of your body, your toes and fingers. Feel the energy of life humming within them, a delicate, electric sensation, much like the feeling one gets when awakening from a deep sleep. In your mind's eye, begin to picture each toe and finger, one by one, slowly coming back to life. Imagine a gentle, golden light beginning at these points and slowly moving up your body. This soothing light is the life force itself, akin to the first rays of the sunrise, melting away the coolness of the night and signaling the promise of a new day. Allow this light to continue traveling up your legs and arms. Feel the warmth and peace it brings with it as it moves, like a serene river gently flowing. Allow this golden light to seep into your knees and elbows, your thighs and upper arms. Think of it as a gentle reminder of your physical presence in the world. As it reaches your shoulders and neck, allow it to dissolve any tension you may be holding, gently washing it away, leaving you feeling lighter and freer. Remember, this life force is the healing energy you have gathered from your journey through the chakras. It embodies the grounding strength of the root chakra, the passionate creativity of the sacral, the confident power of the solar plexus, the compassionate love of the heart, the honest communication of the throat, the intuitive wisdom of the third eye, and the spiritual enlightenment of the crown. Hold on to this healing energy. Let it reside within you as a constant source of peace and rejuvenation, a reservoir of healing for your body, mind, and spirit. As you fully reconnect with your physical form, sit for a moment and appreciate the journey you've just completed. Recognize the healing and growth you've achieved. Remember, every journey brings you a step closer to the best version of yourself. Hold on to this healing energy within you as you gently return to the world, feeling refreshed and at peace.
How's everybody feel from that? So yes, mentees, I don't want you guys to feel left out because boy, howdy, are there some great things that are coming for the mentorship circle. First of all, in my not so humble / humble opinion, take it how you will, I definitely feel like $25 a month for free weekly readings and spells is in itself a good deal. That's just my opinion. Okay. However, I understand everybody likes to have extras and values. So I'm going to be revamping the chats in the mentorship group. We are going to be focusing a lot more on spiritual development and the spiritual gifts. I'm going to start probably next month sometime working on Reiki 2. So because very few people have completed Reiki 1, I will not do 2 and 3 with you guys without you guys and will not certify anybody on my version of Reiki 2 and 3 unless you've completed my version of 1. I don't care if you're certified through somebody else. If you've not completed my version of Reiki 1, you're not prepared for my version of Reiki 2 and 3. What's different from my version than everybody else? I actually expect you to know your shit. Okay? I expect you to know and personally apply your shit. Okay? So when you're learning Reiki, you're not just going through a how-to, you're going through a personal journey, which is how Dr. Isui intended it. Okay? I am a big believer on the spirit of the law, not the letter of the law. For example, I don't do the kanji thing. Okay? I don't. Why? Because it has no cultural and energetic significance to us. The only power that's in the fucking kanjis that you learn in Reiki is the power of which it is assigned. So if you're just simply learning it and you're like, when you're going through it, I'm like, okay, I'm going to draw a kanji and it's like this. And then I have this and then that and that and that and that. And you're sitting there racking your brain. Okay, all you're doing is putting memorized energy out there. If you're turning around and saying, okay, I'm going to do a heart chakra cleanse and I'm going to draw a symbol that to me will help me push the energy culturally, significantly and stuff to me, I will draw a heart or I guess this is the new one there, the little heart thingy. Or whatever, heart, or if you can do the fancy hand shit, whatever, okay? For example, on my Reiki symbols, and I'm going to stand up to do it so you can see. So for root, I go like this. Why? Because this is a rock, okay? The rock. And then I go like this for the sacral chakra, which to me, this is a meditative thing. And is the solar, the sacral. I go like this on the sacral. Okay. Like that. Then on the solar plexus, when you think about the solar plexus, which is up, I rotate my hands. And this is my outward power, my breathing. My power, see? My power going out. Then when I think of the heart, I think of, my heart. Some people could go like this. I just place my hands on my heart because that's strong for me, okay? Then for the throat, I go like this because the throat for me is upward and outward. So for the throat, I go like this because we're offering of our voice. And then for the third eye, I go like this. Why? We're opening the third eye. So, this is kind of like the opening journey. And then for the crown, I go like this. Why? Because I'm branching up into the fucking universe. This is shit that has a difference for me. Okay? If you want to copy your hand signs from me, go for it. But if you're sitting there saying, how the fuck did Shiya do that again? Then you come up with your own way that holds energy and significance for you. Okay? This is the shit that Dr. Usui taught. He taught things that held deep personal cultural significance. Why did he have the kanjis and the this sign and the that sign? Because in his culture, those held deep meaning, cultural significance, and anybody could look at those and go, ooh, because they had a symbolic language in their culture. Walk into Egypt and start doing a Eye of Horus, and people are going to be like, oh, that's a knowledge. They might have an Eye of Horus drawing for this. Okay. And when we look at all of our little Reiki chakra stones and stuff like that, there's different symbols for each one of them. Is that really fucking important? Not really. Okay. Is it cool to understand the origins for it? Is it required that you remember every little Sanskrit symbol for the chakras? But it is important that you remember what the chakras are for. And the rainbow color of the chakras holds cultural significance for us because that color language goes across cultures, right? When you think about it, guys, this is what witchcraft is about. This is what the craft, energy craft, witchcraft, spirituality, whatever is about. It's about taking those things which have significance to us and utilizing the power that is within us and within the conscious collective and within the universe to make these things happen. Make sense? So yeah, that's some of the kind of like understanding of it. So when I make you go through my Reiki 1 makes you, Jarek, you've been through most of it, right? I don't know if you're ready for your attunement yet. You haven't come to me for it yet. I know you've talked about that you would be ready for it at some point in the future. I don't know if you are, but hey, you've been through it. How different is that? Or I don't know if you've been to any other Reiki 1 class, but how much did it actually work for you going through that personal journey through the chakras and understanding the true basics of Usui traditional Reiki? You know, how the heck can you close a portal, Valkyrie? What kind of portal? What's coming through it? Where's the portal to? I mean, it's just like, how do you close a door? How do you close a door? You reach and you close the door, unless it's a door that has one of those things that kind of automatically swings closed. Maybe it's a garage door. It has to be pulled down. Okay. But you find normally in closing a door is a general principle of you find some kind of leverage and you put something in position over the doorway to close that entrance. Okay. But it very much depends on the type of door. How do you close a garage door is going to be a different answer of how do you close the front door. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is tell you, Valkyrie, are you sure there's an open portal or somebody didn't just drag it in? Okay. So you're going to find a doorway in order to close it. If you don't know it's there, then how are you going to close it? Now, you can say, I don't want the spirit here, and I know how to tell the spirit to get the fuck out. We can talk about that. Absolutely. Okay. But you have to find out, you know, if you're going to close a door, got to find where the door is and close it. And is there danger with putting your hand through to pull the door closed if the door is swung into there? You know, that sort of thing. How do you close that? You know what I mean? So basically, the mentorship circle is going to go all towards the witchcraft and spiritual development. It is going to go off of personal development. It's going to go off of shadow work and mental health stuff. That is all moving into the shadow work group. So if you kind of want to get an idea of all the stuff, it's a portal. What you've spoken to him being the ghost, and how do you know it's a portal? And where is it located? And where is this portal to? Details matter. There is no one rote answer to it, okay? You've spoken to him being the spirit, I'm assuming, and he won't listen. Okay, are you asking nicely or are you saying get the fuck out? What have you done? Have you done sage? All of these things are relevant. Give me a full picture and I can assist you better. Okay, so there you go. So yeah, I have that new video, which I'm going to show you guys again in a minute, that kind of like encompasses and explains everything that I do. Okay, so you guys let me know how you think. This took me a lot to do because it meant really promoting and talking myself up, and I'm getting better at that. So here we go.
I am the Witch Coach. I've been a practicing witch for over 38 years, a high priestess trained in traditional Gardnerian methods, an ordained minister, Reiki master in traditional and holy fire, and a doctor of divinity. I've also worked in mental health and social services, and I bring all of that into the work I do, combining spiritual wisdom with real-world support to help others grow, heal, and thrive. For decades, I've guided empaths, intuitives, and spiritual seekers to rediscover their inner light. I achieve this through sacred spaces designed for learning, transformation, and community. The Mystical Mentorship Circle blends spiritual depth with practical skills. It's a paid group where I teach all kinds of things to help you find your spiritual stride, including psychic development, Reiki, divination methods, empathy, astrology, witchcraft, dreams, astral travel, ritual design, and more. Every lesson is recorded and available for self-paced learning, and members receive a weekly free spell or a custom 3-card reading live during Dancing with Witches. It's a space where magic becomes a lifestyle, and support is always within reach. The Witch Coaches Sanctuary and Marketplace is our free group. It's open to everyone and filled with resources, education, and spiritual support. We also feature trusted vendors, people I personally know, who offer magical tools, handmade goods, and enchanted items to elevate your practice. Sacred Shadow Healing is where the deepest work happens. This private online support group is dedicated to shadow work, emotional healing, and spiritual growth. I guide you through journaling, dream interpretation, triggers, trauma responses, inner child work, and subconscious awareness. It's a space of shared stories, gentle guidance, and sacred accountability. Because healing our shadows isn't just personal, it's communal. We grow together. We also have weekly live conversations and occasional Zoom meetings for group work and community. Each weekend, I read in person at Mythic Treasures in Rochester, offering free 1-card readings and full sessions at a range of prices. From crystal guidance to deep multi-deck spreads, I meet people where they are and help them step into clarity, confidence, and calm. I also lead the Mythic Open Circle, a monthly gathering for witches, pagans, and spiritual seekers of all paths and levels. Whether you're brand new or decades in, solitary, or part of a group, you are welcome. Each month, we explore a new topic, from spell work and energy management to communication with ancestors, always in a spirit of shared wisdom and community connection. And 3 nights a week, I host Dancing with Witches, my live psychic show streamed on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. This isn't just a reading show. It's a full magical experience. Every episode features free 1-card pulls and distance Reiki, along with a powerful signature, spell, and custom spreads designed to align with the moon phase, seasonal energy, or cosmic influence of the moment. I also hold drawings for free priority readings, offer live mediumship, and deliver messages from deities, ancestors, or spiritual guides of your choosing. It's interactive, heartfelt, and deeply transformative. This is where magic meets community in real time. Outside the lives, I am a proud member of Get Mad Radio, our 24/7 radio station, distributed on iHeartRadio and accessible by saying, "I want to listen to Get Mad Radio" to your Google Home or Alexa devices. Our mission is simple: making a difference through the power of radio. We spotlight local artists, host soul-centered conversations, and bring community-driven content to the airwaves. On Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, my partner and dearest love, the Old Wolf, hosts Dancing with Wolves, a bold and witty show full of amazing music, satire, deep dives into life's chaos, and heartfelt interviews with artists and misfits alike. It's the kind of show that challenges you to think, laugh, and feel all in one sitting. And Thursdays at 4 p.m. Eastern, I host The Spiritual Spectrum, a show about energy, healing, growth, and inner transformation. Each week, we feature astrology reports from Jake, the master astrologer at Mythic Treasures, along with conversations that open the heart and stretch the spirit with guests from all walks of life. This is what I do. This is what we're building. A place where you can grow, be seen, be safe, and be magic.
What do y'all think? I worked hard on that. I'm really proud of that video. And you know what? It actually is a testament to my shadow work that I'm able to do that video, because how many of you guys can speak positively about yourself and your abilities when you're not forced to? It's hard. It's hard to accept compliments. It's hard to speak well about ourselves. We are trained to be extraordinarily self-critical because so many people are critical of us. So it becomes very, very hard for us to speak positively. But one of the things that I did in order to make that kind of video is say, you know what? I know what I do helps others. Y'all, Spoon Garden has helped me with that. I know that what I do, it makes a difference. So I need to get it out there, which means people need to know who I am and they need to know what I do. And I stand behind who I am and I stand behind what I do. So I'm comfortable with that, you know? So I was able to do enough of my shadow work to do a full ass promo video of like, yeah, this is all my shit, you know? So there you go. Thank you, Amber. All right. Becca Crosby. Becca, I am so proud of you. I remember when you fell off the wagon. I remember your distress. I remember how hard that was, and that you and I talked, and I told you that I would be behind you for your healing journey. So I am going to ask you and offer you, would you like, I'm going to give you a free gift for your 1.5 year soberversary. Okay. You may have a 3-card question reading, or you may have the spell of the day, which of course, what is our spell going on right now? Oh yeah, we're still doing that beautiful ancestral healing spell.
There's a weight that some of us carry, one that doesn't begin with us, but lives in our blood, our bones, our hearts that beat with stories we didn't write. Under the pink full moon in Libra, and through the waning of the pink moon, I'm casting Spiral of Healing, a ritual to unbind generational pain, to lift the weight of ancestral wounds, and return peace to the soul that's been holding it all. This sacred spell calls on the ancestors through the rose quartz skull, activates release with the healer coil crystal, and restores wholeness with the rose quartz sphere. And with it, I've crafted a companion reading, Within Me, the Line is Healed. A 3-card spread to uncover what you carry, how you're meant to heal it, and what becomes possible when you do. The spell and reading are each $13, or $21 for both. Join me, Life for Dancing with Witches, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern. Free one-card pulls, Reiki blessings, and spell casting on every live, and even free reading giveaways, all woven with love and magic, just for you.
Lauren, I'm glad you find help with that. Yes, so this is a Spiral of Healing Pink Moon Ritual and the Within Me, the Line and Sealed Tarot reading that we're doing tonight. So Becca, let me know your choice for your Soberversary, girl. I'm so fucking proud of you. And hello, Diana. I know you're about to share, so I'm going to go ahead and preemptively put you on the free list because I know. And you're number 13, Diana. So there we go. Perfect. All right. And I'm lucky to have you. As much as you feel like you're lucky to have me, I feel like I'm lucky to have you, Amber. And I feel like I'm lucky to have you, John. And I don't know. You need to set up your notifications again, buddy boy. That's why. All right. So, that being said, Becca, what do you choose? Amber, you're up first. What did you want your reading on, sweetheart? What did you need to know today, my love? I'm going to go ahead and move these spell implements out the way a little bit so that we have some space for some cards. So, Amber, Jonathan, I've got you on the list. Do you want to be on the list tonight, or do you want me to save it to Wednesday? I will just keep pushing it down as long as you want me to, because, you know, your money that you guys donate never goes away. I figured as much, Diana. I already stuck you on the list. You are number 13. If you guys want to get on the free list you get on by liking, subscribing, and sharing, saying the word shared. And that puts you on the list to get possibly selected for a free reading drawing tonight, you know? So, yeah, this is how to get on the free list.
To ask a question, please donate using the pinned comment. You can donate any amount to ask a question or get a specialty reading or the signature reading of the night. The free reading is a general reading only. You can donate any amount to ask a question for a small reading or donate for a specialty reading as indicated on your screen to the right. If you want to be on the free list, like, share this video, and subscribe to this page. Comment shared to be added to the list. Tippers are skippers, and they bypass the free list, receive a prosperity blessing, and get priority. Once you are on the free list, I will say your name to confirm you are added to the list, and your free general one-card reading will be read during breaks in the priority readings and will be read for you whether you are here or not. Thank you, from my family to yours, for your ongoing support.
All right, so Amber, I'm going to do a general for you with a crystal card, okay? Traditional donations, just so you guys know, are $5 for a 1 to 2 card, $10 for a 3 card, $15 for 5 card, and $20 for one of these thingies. So, let's see what the universe has to say. First of all, we got Opal for you, and then we have the 5 of Swords, Amber. Okay, so Opal. What is Opal all about? Oh, I'm so glad you asked. Have you ever noticed how boring Opal looks on the outside? Okay, so just the reading, you got it, babe. I didn't know if you wanted the spell again, too, but you do have your mentorship available this week if you would like to use it. Amber, Opal is basically... Opals don't look all that special from the outside. They really don't. They look boring as fuck. They look about as boring as this rock looks. Does this look like a boring rock? That looks like a boring rock, doesn't it? It's just an average, everyday. Okay, yeah, it's a little interesting. It has some interesting little patterns on the outside, but it's a boring rock, right? But opals are much like these geodes are. Of when once you get inside, oh wow, there's magic in that shit. Okay, that is like, and with opal specifically, it speaks about inner fire. And your inner fire, your inner light, you know? So, You got it. Jonathan, if you're here, let me know if you want to be on the list at some point tonight. I'll get it. I've got you on there. You just let me know when you're ready and I'll put you on the list. If you're not available tonight, like I said, I'll just keep kicking that can down the road. But Amber, your inner fire is a lot more vibrant than you think it is. When you look at this opal. See how the boring rock on the outside, but look at the flame on the inside. Look at that there's a whole fucking atmosphere in there. That is inner fire. It's not just beauty on the inside, like this amazing little geode that has this great little druzy kind of shiny pocket in it. You see the shinies? Oh yeah, shiny. Ooh, it's shiny. Okay, that's nice. But an opal is considered even more precious and more rare and more difficult. This is a statement as to who you are. Okay, well, welcome back, Becca. You can answer me now then. Okay. The Five of Swords is talking about a fear of victory. And honey, what this says is that you are putting a lot of that inner fire and energy into a lot of things that are for other people, a lot of things that don't matter, like people pleasing, that sort of thing. You're spending all of your energy on other people and other things when you need to let your inner fire show for you. Okay. Is it nice to be liked and loved? Yes. As children, guys, we are all trained. Conformity is king. Be like everybody else, okay? Just like the little chicks that are held under a red warming light so that other chicks can't see that one of them's bleeding so they don't peck the other to death. Conformity is survival when you're young. But let me tell you, when you're old, when you get older, when you become older and wiser and no longer a child, you learn that your individuality and not conforming while finding a way to be a harmony in this world so that you're not going constantly upstream without a paddle kind of thing. You find a way to harmonize. But the more you can be unique, the more you can do things in your own way and approach things in a way that you're in harmony with the world, but you're still dancing your own tune. That's when you stand out. And that's when people look at you and say, oh, stupid things like, I've always wanted purple hair. I have purple hair now. Okay. I was scared for years to have purple hair. How are people going to treat me if I'm wandering around with a definitely this did not come out of my mother's womb this way, purple hair? And you know what? I'm happy with it. I like it. It's me. Okay. Now, I used to think because I was in a business professional kind of thing for a long time, people wouldn't take me seriously if I had purple hair. I'm learning. Yeah, people still take me seriously even with purple hair, Your choices are you can have a 3-card reading or you can get tonight's spell. That's your choices, my dear, and I'm so fucking proud of all the work you've put into it. Okay, well, you're on the list, my dear, so that means you will be pulled. You're probably going to be towards the end of the evening, though, because right now you're further down the list that you're the last on the list at the moment. So look towards the end of the video for your card, Diana. In fact, I will save your card for the very end so you can just go to the end and pull it back. How's that? Okay. So, Amber, this is going to be about for you finding your inner fire, finding your own uniqueness, and stop conforming to what everybody else fucking expects out of you and find a way to harmonize. You don't dance to the beat of your own drum completely. You dance to the beat of your own drum, but make sure your music kind of goes with everything else if you want to reenact with the rest of the world. If you don't, then fuck it. Go do your own thing. You don't want to interact with the rest of the world? Nobody says you have to. Okay, unless, somehow making money or whatever. But you can put on your mask, go out, do your thing, and then say, fuck it to the rest of the world and live a solitary life. That's a perfectly valid choice. And anybody who tells you it's not can go suck a fucking egg. What works for you works for you, Makes some sense. Moondizzle says, I've spent so much of my early 20s exploring myself. I've had every color of the rainbow hair. I used to perform in drag, made music. Spent a lot of my childhood and young years also trying to conform and feeling so empty inside. It is so freeing being yourself. You go, girl. That is so fucking true. So fucking true. Dance like everyone is watching you and you don't give a fuck. There you go. That works for me. You know? So, Amber, I hope that helps and blesses you, sweetheart, and gives you a good understanding of how to continue to work towards living your best life. Let's do your money spell for your blessing. I love money blessings. Our money bowl's getting a little full. I'm going to have to reset it on the moon change here on the new moon. So here we go. Amber, money, money, unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3. The free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. Good vibes. Hello, good vibes. We like the good vibes. All right. So Becca, have you made a choice yet? Jarek, you're wanting the reading for that goes along with your ancestral wound tonight? Meanwhile, let's do a few of our freebies while I'm waiting for Becca and Jarek to tell me what they want. Speaking of Becca, let's go with your freebie tonight. Let's see what we got. 5 of Pentacles, and it says, resolve to be thyself, and know that she who finds herself loses her misery. Okay? When you find who you want to be, and you can, like Moon says, live authentically with that, that brings a whole level of its own joy, you know? Becca, you can ask a question. Do you have a question for your 3-card pull, sweetheart? Meanwhile, Moon Dizzle, let's see what we have for you. And like I said, I was so grateful that you came to the open circle on Wednesday, and I was so happy to see you and your man on. He made me a cute little spoon that says Freddy on it, because when I first met him, he was wearing a red and black striped shirt and looked like Freddy Krueger, and I'm like, Freddy Krueger. And so now instead of Zach, you wrote on there Freddie. And I'm like, Freddie, what'd you? Oh, because of the shirt when I first met you. Got it. So, you can get it online. But again, fenugreek is totally not needed. You don't need anything special for a money spell. You really don't. My favorite thing for a money spell is a dollar bill and 3 unique coins. Okay, my 3 unique coins, I like the little gold dollars. If you want to go get some British pounds as your unique coin, whatever, go for it. But Moon Dizzle, your card here is the 10 of Wands, and it says patience and fortitude conquer all things. Patience and fortitude, okay? These are very important things. Patience is a virtue, not a popular one. As Jake calls it over at Mythic, he's like, yeah, but it's such a, I said patience is a virtue to Jake. He's like, yeah, but it's such a boring virtue. Still a virtue and a very necessary one, you know? Aw, I love you too, Amber. All right. So yes, your raspberry is connected to ancestral trauma. So we will absolutely do that reading for you, but we're going to do Becca first once she tells me what her question is, unless we're just doing a general for you. Valkyrie Queen, I also have you down for mentorship tonight, so we'll do that in a minute. But meanwhile, your reading, your free card is the Tower, and it says, what does not destroy me makes me stronger. Okay, first of all, that's bullshit. Second of all, it's not bullshit, but it is bullshit. And ooh, Chicken Express. Good Papa Bear. Good Papa Bear. Pat him on the head and say, I'm going to pet that dog. Because, you know, I was a bear she was saying that about. Good. I'm glad that resonates with you, Moon. But remember, you do not necessarily have to have a specific herb. Okay? I know that there are lots of spells. Do this, do that, do this, do that. But remember what I was talking about with the Reiki. It's what holds personal significance to you. You know what? Fenugreek, not very popular. You know what is popular and might resonate more with you as something that is a expensive spice and that would kind of represent money might be saffron or cinnamon or something that you love, you know? All right. Will you get your food stamps this time? Oh, I was going to go over with why Valkyrie, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger is bullshit. It's not what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. That is the benefit. It's how we heal, how we choose to heal from that which doesn't kill us. That which doesn't kill us still fucking hurt. So it's how we decide we're going to heal. Okay. Now let's say if we have a broken bone, we can heal the broken bone by getting it set right, putting a cast on it, letting it heal, getting the cast off, and then strengthening our muscle around the bone. And then that's healing appropriately. And you know what? Because that bone has been broken and now mended and mended properly, it's now stronger, believe it or not. Okay. However, if we just don't worry about splinting it, we just or we don't worry about getting it set properly, we just splint the fucking thing and whatever, then yeah, that bone is stronger, but it's in the wrong position. If we don't do our healing of our muscle after we get the cast off, then we have an atrophied muscle. We're never going to be right. It's never going to be the same ever again unless we go through the process of getting it rebroke and go through the process of healing it rightly. Make sense? There you go. Yes, saffron. For me, Moon, I use matcha powder. Because, having a nice matcha drink is a bit of a luxury. And to get it done rightly with the nice little matcha stir and stuff like that, they're normally pretty pricey and it's a bit of a luxury. Also, matcha is a green powder, which also resonates for me with money because U.S. money is green. Okay, so I use a lot of matcha powder in my prosperity jars and my prosperity spells, So, but anything that says luxury and that works for you will also work, Moon Dizzle. You are not stuck with what somebody else says. Oh, it's got to be that way. That's nice. What are you going to do? I mean, yeah, witches use spell check. Guess who spell checks our spells? The witch, not some other witch. Okay? Gatekeeping. Fuck off. Humbly. Not so humbly. No. All right. Becca wants to know, will I get my food stamps this time? For God's sakes, I hope so. Your caseworker is a total biatch, making you jump through hoops, and you're just scared you're not going to get them this time either. So let's see what we got. We have the King of Cups, which is definitely keeping calm in the storm. We have the Magician. You have everything you need to make it work. So you've got all the backup and materials and stuff. But the Eight of Swords, you've got all your ducks in a row. I would request a review because I feel like your biatch of your social worker is the one that's holding you back. Okay, you've got a judgmental ass bitch. Fuck her. All right, I'm already feeling it. I'm feeling like she looks and is like, oh, you look like you're a capable person. You shouldn't have to be on benefits. These benefits should be saved for mothers who are struggling, and these benefits should be saved for people who are in this position. You are, you look like you're young, you're strong, you're privileged, you're whatever. You should be able to get out there and make your ends meet, and you don't deserve this. Okay, I don't know what has this woman acting this way towards you, but yeah, fuck that shit. All right. You might need to request a different review or a different caseworker. Okay. Because I'm seeing definitely while you have everything in line and you have everything put together to get the yes, the Eight of Swords is seeing that she is tying you up. She is holding you back because of her belief set. Okay. So keep your calm. Do not go off. That's not going to help you. That's not going to help your case. That's just going to make you look like a goddamn Karen. Okay? So keep your calm. Have all your ducks in a row and ask for a different worker to help you review this because you feel like you're not able to communicate effectively with your current assistant with this. And, don't speak negatively about her to the other people because I promise you they will talk. And she will go and try to poison the well with another caseworker and just say, you know what? I appreciate her. I appreciate where she was coming from. I know she was trying to help me. I just don't feel like we were able to communicate on a equitable level. And I just wanted to find somebody I could, maybe work a little bit better with one-on-one that could help me understand this process better. Okay? Do you understand what I'm saying there, Becca? You were lucky enough to get gold dust while you're on your honeymoon. Ooh, and you use that to make it a prosperity bowl. That's cool too. Even a little bit of gold leaf. If you can get a little bit gold leaf. My favorite thing, obviously, is gold mica, because this is glittery, it's fancy, and it's natural. And even though it looks glittery, it doesn't stick everywhere. So that's why you see all this gold mica going into my prosperity bowl. Now you see I've got gold mica all over my little desk mat here, but watch this. What I do is I grab a couple of my tarot cards and start just kind of tell me you can do this shit, okay? So I'm just going to get all of these little things and I'm going to pick it up with my tarot cards just like so, scoop it up onto one tarot card, and then I can take the excess and put it, oh, look at that, right back in there. Oh, I spilled some. Oh, well, big deal. It's not glitter. It cleans easy. Okay, so here we go. We're going to put some more of it on that tarot card, and we're going to dump the rest of it back into my mica thing. This is mica. So there we go. Mica. Now, it does have small little things there that can get on stuff, but it doesn't stick to you like glitter, because fuck glitter. Also, glitter is a horrible pollutant. Mica is natural. So now you know this is gold mica, and I have silver mica as well that I use in other applications because that's more moon energy. But for me, gold is definitely a prosperity thing. Gold. It's the gold standard. So now you know. You can always ask. If you guys ever wonder anything, I'm an open goddamn book. You can always ask. All right, Jarek, let's do your reading. Let's figure out what your frickin' Within Me, the Line is Healed tarot spread for you. So what is the wound specifically that's carried through your ancestral line, Jarek? We have here for you the Ace of Pentacles, okay? And what I'm feeling like this is in the wound, when you're looking at the Ace of Pentacles, this is a foundational set. And the wound that you're carrying actually has to do with foundational beliefs that were taught going through the generations. I don't know what all your foundational beliefs are, but what I am feeling specifically from this is it has to be this way. It has always been this way. Therefore, it has to be this way. How many of you guys have heard my ham story? Okay. If you haven't heard it, you're about to hear it right now. Okay. So this young bride, she gets married and she and her husband move in, and she wants to, oh, wow. Oh my God. Yes, everything's bigger in Texas. Look at this. This is my spoon coming from Papa Bear. It is a poured spoon, custom poured 21-inch Nordic gold spoon. Wow. Wow. That's going to be like the highlight of my spoon garden. I'm going to have all the other spoons bowing to the spoon, okay? But, good, Becca. But remember, stay calm. Stay calm with it. Woosah, woosah, woosah. Okay. But Jarek, what I'm seeing here is that, like, this young bride, she gets married, and she wants to impress her husband, okay, with her wonderful cooking skills. And she learned this ham recipe that's been passed down from grandma to mom to her. And it's this beautiful spiral ham, and with this gorgeous glaze, and it's slow cooked, slow roasted. It's amazing. So she is pulling it to all the stops to make a really nice dinner for her husband, right? Okay. So she gets the ham, chops off the back of the ham. You know, that back of the ham that kind of comes down to a point with the bone, chops it off, puts it in the pan, does all the prep work, roasting and everything else, cooks it, and they sit down, they have this really great dinner, and the husband's like, holy shit, honey, I had no idea you could make a fancy ham dinner like this. This is fucking amazing. But I just have one question. And she's like, what's that? He goes, why the hell did you chop off the back of the ham? Whenever my mom would make hams or my grandma's would make hams, we would take, we would eat it, and then whatever was left on that back of that ham bone, we'd take it and we'd, make some pea soup with it. We kind of boil the ham bone down and get all the last of the juiciness flavor off of that. And with as good as this ham is, I'd love to do that. Okay. But you chopped off the back of the ham, and I'm just kind of curious. Is there a reason for that? And she's like, well, it's the way my mama taught me. It's the way I've always done it. So it's the way my mama taught me. I wonder why. Because I don't know. I'd have to ask Mom. Okay, well, let's ask her when we get a chance. She's like, well, you know what? Mom's up. Let's call her. Okay. And you can tell her how much you loved my ham. He's like, sure, great. So they get on the phone with her mom, and he's like, oh man, the ham was so good. And I just was wondering, and I asked your daughter why she chopped off the back of the ham. And the daughter's like, yeah, Mom, why do we do that? That's the way you taught me, so that's why I did it. But why do we do that? That's a lot of work to chop off the back of the ham, because it's a thick bone, And the mom's like, you know what? I don't know. That's the way your grandmother taught me. So I just assumed that there was some maybe like opening up the bone marrow or something like that significance to it. So I've just always done it because that's the way your grandmother always did it. You think grandma's still up? You think we can ask her? And she, you know what? Let's get her on the phone. I think she's still up. So the mom and daughter three-way into the grandma and say, Grandma, why do we chop off the back of the ham? We're all confused now. This is what we've been doing for all of Mom's life. And then she taught me, and I just made it for my husband. He asked, and I didn't know the answer. And then the grandma's like, oh, honey, you don't have to do that. What do you mean you don't have to do that, Mom? You always chopped off the back of the ham, the daughter says. And granddaughter's like, what do you mean we don't have to do that? And the grandmother's like, only reason I ever chopped off the back of the ham was that my oven was too small to carry the whole ham in it. Oh. Well, it's always been done that way. So we keep doing it that way. Jarek, it is your job to get in there and say, why? Why? Is there a reason for this? Let's challenge the reason. If there's a good reason for this, sure, we'll continue to do it that way. But if there's not, you know what? Times change, things change, people change, circumstances change. And it's time to bring in new dynamics into my family line. Okay? I know that was a very long story for one card. Now, your healer's role. This shows you how you're being called to transmute or alchemize the pain. It will reflect your strengths, your sacred purpose, or what supports they have from spirit or ancestors. Interestingly enough, you can't make this shit up. You got the Eight of Swords, buddy. All right? And I'm going to have to play the Eight of Swords song in just a minute for y'all. But the Eight of Swords is about being stuck in old mindsets. Okay? So you're going to have to examine and hold up for scrutiny every last mindset in your vocabulary. I wonder if certain people should be joining a certain group. Maybe. Oh, is there subliminal messaging flashing on the screen about certain people needing to join certain groups to help evaluate their shadow and their reason for doing shit a certain way? Okay, I'll quit. I'm probably like absolutely giving you guys oh gosh, strobe vibes. Hopefully I didn't give anybody an epileptic seizure with that, okay? But yeah, it's kind of like shadow work. Okay? So, what happens, the path to wholeness? This card represents the integration, the self-love, the peace, or the understanding that becomes possible when your healing spiral is complete. And oh my gosh, choices and options. That feeling of no longer being stuck, of that feeling of I do what I want. I can choose to go a different way. I can do my thing. Okay? Now, Jarek, you might want to hang out on joining the Sacred Shadow Work group until the end of the week. because probably tomorrow, sometime during this week, I'm going to make a special link that is for mentees only to get 1 free month of the shadow work group. Okay. So, as mentees, you will be able to sign up for 1 free month using that, but you will have to sign up using the PayPal link. If that means you have to make a PayPal account, oh the fuck well. Okay. So yeah, or you can just pay it directly with like credit card or whatever. But yeah, choices. Finally having your choices back. Finally having options available to you. That's the benefit. That's the real benefit of this path to wholeness for you. So did that answer your questions on this ancestral wound and getting stuck in old mindsets, and explains why the raspberry being in your brain is part of this, because it has to do with all those old foundational mindsets. Can't make this shit up. Yes, I will be putting it in the mentorship group this week, I promise. So let me do your money spell, and then I'm going to play a song, Eight of Swords, that talks about being stuck in certain... Can't make this shit up. Methodologies and mindset. So here you go, Jarek, for you. Money, money unto thee, abundant wealth 3 times 3, with free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. There we go. So, all right, we're going to come over here. I think this is where I have it. Yes. The 8 of Swords video for you guys so you can understand being stuck. So yeah, that was the Eight of Swords. And, as you see in that video, you have somebody who's stuck on their past and just like, I'm just obsessed with this girl and I just can't seem to move past that. And I'm stuck in those old mindsets. And now I'm just sitting here every day and every night just wondering. And we've got to get out of those mindsets in order to move ourselves forward. So hopefully that helps and blesses you. And I'm glad it resonates. Jarek says, I'm one of two in my family that's trying to continue this line of spirituality on both sides of my family, not to mention my out of the closet lifestyle. So yeah, it's exactly on point. So remember, this is about your personal freedom. You're not going to be able to fix everybody else. All you can do is fix you, and hopefully that ripples out. Brandy, we are absolutely still live. Like, subscribe, and share to get on tonight's free list. So speaking of, Jonathan, if you're here and you want to go next, you're more than welcome to. Valkyrie, you're up next with your mentorship question. So what did you want to ask for your mentorship question tonight? Or did you want the spell? Remember, mentees can get the signature spell or a 3-card question reading.
There's a weight that some of us carry, one that doesn't begin with us, but lives in our blood, our bones, our hearts that beat with stories we didn't write. Under the pink full moon in Libra, and through the waning of the pink moon, I'm casting Spiral of Healing. A ritual to unbind generational pain, to lift the weight of ancestral wounds, and return peace to the soul that's been holding it all. This sacred spell calls on the ancestors through the rose quartz skull, activates release with the healer coil crystal, and restores wholeness with the rose quartz sphere. And with it, I've crafted a companion reading, Within Me, the line is healed. A 3-card spread to uncover what you carry, how you're meant to heal it, and what becomes possible when you do. The spell and reading are each $13 or $21 for both. Join me, Life for Dancing with Witches, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern. Free 1-card pulls, Reiki blessings, and spell casting on every live, and even free reading giveaways, all woven with love and magic, just for you.
So, you want the spell. Tell me that you are ready to cure your ancestor. You're ready to heal your ancestral wound. This isn't about curing, it's about healing. There's a difference. So let me know, Val, that you are ready to heal your ancestral wounds. Absolutely, Jen. I will put you on the list. I have done the freeze, but I have not done your free yet, Michael. You're coming in the next group, I think. All right, Brandy, sounds good. All right. It's your ancestral wound. It's not your ancestors' wounds. It's the wound that your ancestors have kind of pushed onto you. So, but I know what you mean. All right. So, I call upon the God and Goddess. I call upon the Lord and Lady. I call upon the universe. I call upon the Spirit of all to assist me in this spiral of healing, pink moon ritual for my friend and sister, Valkyrie, aka Sam. My hand rests firm on crystal bone. I call the ones who wept alone. Ancestors cry through blood and time, Bring healing now and break the line. The coil is lit with sacred flame, and through this one Valkyrie, we shift the name. You are the vessel, brave and true. With Spirit's aid, you'll see it through. The sphere now hums with light and grace, wholeness returning to this space. You learn to love what you contain and hold yourself through joy and pain. With free will to all and harm to none, as we will, it is now done. So mote it be. I felt that strong in my lumbar for you. Wow. How'd you feel that, Valkyrie? That was very strong in my lumbar area, kind of like it's been breaking your back, like it's been a weight on your back, is how I'm interpreting that instinctually. Now, you might have felt it in a different place, because whenever I'm doing hollow body, I don't always feel it in the exact same place, but that's where I feel the burdens that are placed on you, expectations. I feel it on the shoulders and on the back. And specifically here, it's on the back, which is basically you have been made to carry the emotional and ancestral burdens from those around you, that they have just heaped it on you without any consideration as to your load-bearing abilities, if that makes sense. And Brandy, I've got you on the list, sweetheart. And now we douse the candle flame until we cast the spell again. Again is how I normally say it to make it sound like it rhymes. Is that required? No, it's something I do that I'm happy with, that I like to do because it resonates with me. That way I'm able to use the same candle. Granted, it's the same spell candle, and that candle will not be used for any other spell. And when we are done with this, if I have not completely burned out that candle, or if I start a new candle and it hasn't completely burned out, I will let it burn out completely until it's gone. Same thing with my birthday candle. Once we finish my birthday wish, I let that burn out all the way to manifest all the wishes, you know? Brandy, I've got you down, so you're going to be coming in a few minutes after Jennifer. So Jen, what did you want your reading on, dear? While we're waiting on her, I will continue with some of the freebies for tonight. And then we are going to end up doing a free drawing in a little bit, so don't you worry. Everybody has a chance to win a free 3-card reading. All right, Chris Cole, for you. We have the Page of Wands, and it says, it is never too late to be what you might have become. You know, sometimes we have things that change the course of our lives, like getting married. And sometimes we have things that change the course of our lives, like becoming a widow. And it sucks. But while you became a different person through your marriage, through the partnership the two of you had, now you must become what you might have become on your own, standing firm, standing in your own power. It's never too late to be that. And I know it's hard. Been there, doing that. Okay? I know what that grief, I know what that grief is like. I've lived with it too. And you know what? As much as I love Wolf dearly and deeply and permanently, I still miss Mike sometimes. I still miss him all the time, actually, but I don't always think about him constantly anymore. I am not betraying him by not constantly dwelling on him. I'm doing exactly what he would want me to do, which is living forward. But there are times where it's like, damn, I still miss him. I wish he were here. I wish I could talk to him. I wish I could share this with him. I wish I could show it to him and see his excitement on things that I'm doing, you know? But I have to become what I might have become. And it is never too late. So hopefully that helps and blesses you. All right, Jen is asking about the job interview tomorrow. So let's see how this job interview is going to go. Do you want to see how it's going to go, or do you want to see how you should approach it? Give me a direction of what you want to see in regards to said interview. Meanwhile, let's see. Annalise, what do we have for you, my darling? Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling. 3 of Cups. You're getting 3 of Cups and happy fun time energy. I know. I love you, Chris. You know I do. I just managed to unplug my iPad. Let's plug it back in. There we go. No, don't fall. There you go. Plug. Is it plugged in? Is it? It's not plugged in. Okay, so how do we get it plugged in here? There we go. Now it's plugged in. Okay. All right, so Annalise, it says those who bring sunshine into the lives of others cannot keep it from themselves, which is true. You are such a bright and shining ray of light, and I am so grateful for you in my life, and I am grateful to call you friend. And you bring sunshine into my life. Don't forget to enjoy a little bit of that sunshine too. Girl, you and I need to go and have a lunch date or some shit, okay? So you let me know when Jim can watch Declan, and then you and I are gonna go out and we're just gonna visit, and we're gonna have you and me time. Because you know what? Girls need girl time. Girls need girl time. That's how that goes. So there you are. All right, how will it go? Okay, that's what she wants to know. How will it go? All right. So how will this interview for this job for you tomorrow go? We have the Page of Cups. Okay, so go in with a healthy self-image. All right. The 8 of Pentacles. This is a very good job for you. Show that you have the skills and the adaptability. And the King of Pentacles, they're going to feel like you got your shit together. This is looking very positive. Just go in with a positive self-image. Show your consistent work ethic and how your skills are always growing, and that you have a good organizational set and can make things happen and get things done. And yeah, this is going to go very well for you. This is a good interview for you tomorrow. So go you, Jen. Let's do some, you know what? I'm going to do what I do for Diana whenever we're doing a job interview for her. So we're going to do it for you. And don't forget to connect with them emotionally, okay? So Jennifer, money and job, unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3, with free will to all and harm to none, as we will, it is now done. So mote it be. There we go. Money blessings. Okay. Where are we at? Right there. All right. Lauren, you are up next for your mentorship reading. What did you want your mentorship reading on, sweetheart? Meanwhile, let's do your freebie. Lauren, your freebie here is the Fool, my favorite, okay? Because I'm an April Fool's Day. I love this. And the Fool is full of such promise and just trust and faith in the universe. It's a beautiful fucking card. And it says, you must live in the present. Launch yourself on every wave. Find your eternity in each moment. Ooh, that's beautiful. So let me know what you want for your reading, my dear, while we're doing that. If you guys are not on the free list, here's how to get on it. Once I find it, here it is.
To ask a question, please donate using the pinned comment. You can donate any amount to ask a question or get a specialty reading or the signature reading of the night. The free reading is a general reading only. You can donate any amount to ask a question for a small reading, or donate for a specialty reading as indicated on your screen to the right. If you want to be on the free list, like, share this video, and subscribe to this page. Comment shared to be added to the list. Tippers are skippers, and they bypass the free list, receive a prosperity blessing, and get priority. Once you are on the free list, I will say your name to confirm you are added to the list, and your free general 1-card reading will be read during breaks in the priority readings and will be read for you whether you are here or not. Thank you from my family to yours for your ongoing support.
Jen, you want me to random it out for that, for a free 3-card for somebody? So Jen is wanting to get a free 3-card for somebody. So thank you, Jen. You want me to random it out? Or did you have a trivia question you'd like me to ask or something? But I will absolutely random it out if that's what you'd like me to do. It works for me. Hooked on Phonics works for me. About Lauren, are you here? Did you decide what you wanted your mentorship reading on? Are you even here? Meanwhile, let's see what Michael's freebie is for the night. Good night, Jarek. Sweet dreams. We have for you the 2 of Cups. Okay? Michael, the 2 of Cups says, I love you, not only for what you are, but for what I am with you. This is a reminder, Michael, to connect with people, to bring out the best in them. Bring out the best in them as best you can, like they bring out the best in you. Okay? All right, randoming it out. Hey, Claire Bear. Good to see you again, sweetheart. All right, so let's see how many people I've got on the free list. Here are the people I have on the free list. If you don't hear your name, let me know you've shared before I do the drawing. Becca, Moon, Valkyrie, Chris, Anna, Lauren, Michael, Natty, Amber, Elspeth, Melissa, Jarek, Diana, Brandy, Melissa, Claire Bear. Did I miss anybody? I thought 16. All right, so here we go. Siri, give me a number from 1 to 16. 9. So who's number 9? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Amber Peters. Amber Peters, you're number 9. You get a free 3-card tonight, my darling. All the way across the pond, our lovely English watcher. Meanwhile, let me do Miss Natty's. Natty. For you, I have the 2 of Swords. And 2 of Swords is, as a man or woman, I'm just going to gender change this. As a woman thinketh, so is she. As a woman chooseth, so she is. Okay? So as you think, as you choose where you focus your energy, that's what you're manifesting. Every thought, every day, not just the words that come out of here, but the words that are coming up into your brain and out your third eye, out into the universe. Poof, poof, poof. Manifest, manifest. All your thinking, speaking, manifest, manifest. All your words, all your thinking, all your words. So you need to make sure that you're putting your thought life and you're speaking the words that will manifest what you want into being. Very, very important aspect for you, Natty. Okay? 2 of Swords for you. All right, I'm assuming Lauren's not here, so I'm going to take her mentorship off the list for the night. She can put it back on later this week. Brandy, you're going to be up next for the priority, so I'm assuming you want one of these over here on the specialty reading list, or a particular question that you had. What's going on, dear? What can I do for you tonight? John, no, I can put you on after Brandy if you want to be on tonight's list. I told you if you wanted to come back, I'll put you on for tonight's list. If not, I'll put you on for a different night. Up to you. Jay, no, you're not really too late. And if you would like to donate to ask a question, then you may ask a question. If you want to like, subscribe, and share to get on the free list, you can do that. Okay. So, Brandy, let me know what your question is. And meanwhile, I'll put the free list instructions out there for Jay.
Thank you for tuning in. I'm live on Dancing with Witches, my live psychic show on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Every Monday at 8 p.m., Wednesday at 9 p.m., and Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I also have occasional daytime shows at random, so be sure to follow. I offer free readings on every live show. The free readings are the reading of the day, and you do not get to ask a question. To join the free list, simply like this video, subscribe or follow me, share this live stream, and then comment the word shared. Your reading will happen during breaks in the priority readings, whether you are here or not. So if you miss it, just go back and rewatch the video on Facebook or YouTube. For those who tip any amount at all, you'll skip the free list. Join the priority list for your reading, be able to ask a question, and receive a complimentary money spell blessing. Additionally, you can donate for specialty readings as listed to the right of your screen for $20. It's $35 for mediumship to connect with your departed loved ones, or $30 for a channeled message from a divinity of your choice. You can also donate $13 for tonight's signature spell to be cast here on the show, or tonight's signature reading. You could get both for only $21. Ask about what tonight's spell is about. All who donate money for anything go on the priority list and skip the free list line. Your support is truly valued by me and my family, helping me continue to share these moments with you. Don't forget to invite your friends and tune in at the start of every live show for a free Reiki healing experience. Thank you for your generosity, and may you receive abundant blessings as you have blessed me.
All right, Jay, I have you entered into the drawing as well as have you on the free list, my friend. So stick around and we'll see if you win a free the 3-card question. Otherwise, you will definitely get a 1-card reading at some point before we're done. You're towards the end of the list, so it'll be in a little bit. All right. So, spiritual gifts for you, Miss Brandy. And yes, I love my Arizona green tea. First and foremost, this first spiritual gift is a little bit concerning for me because what I see here is you contain a gift of healing, okay? You have this healing gift and being able to transmute people's pain. But I see that your normal methodology for doing this throughout your soul's history has been to kind of like eat the pain, eat the illness, which is actually making you carry these things and you're not letting them go, Brandy. You take on, have you ever seen that video online where they're like, you have an empath and they're holding hands and somebody's darkness is all pouring into them. And next thing you know, everybody this empath is encountering is like this white, clean person. And now the person who's been taking all the darkness is now filled with that darkness and until somebody else comes and just helps take their darkness, and all you're doing is passing the darkness around. Here's a dark, there a dark, everywhere a dark. Sin eater type, yes. So what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to learn how to transmute those pains, carry them for a moment, and then put them down because they're not yours. So we're going to have to teach you the water ritual to cleanse. You can get on my free group. Let me see. Here it is. On the Witch Coaches Sanctuary Marketplace, and you'll find in there the simple water ritual, which you should absolutely be doing to get rid of these things that you're picking up from everybody around you. Whether you're doing this intentionally or not, you are doing this consistently, and you're wondering why it is you're feeling like shit all the fucking time. Well, you're feeling like shit because you're absorbing everybody else's shit, and then you're living in the shit. And you're like, okay, I feel like shit, but you're surrounded by nothing but shit. Well, shit. Shit. That's all I'm saying. Shit. All right. Your second gift here, though, I see that you are a tremendous spellcaster. When you have a chance to sit down and really put some thought in and cast and manifest, your shit's legit. Okay. But you have to put time, thought, and effort into it. If you're not putting time, thought, and effort into it, then your shit goes sideways. I don't know a better way to put it. I really don't. Okay, so as long as you're putting time, effort, and energy into it with thoughtfulness and spell casting from that point, your shit's legit. Too legit. Too legit to quit. All right, sorry, you can tell I'm an 80s kid. Too legit to quit. Yep. That's the thing. From the 80s, late 80s, early 90s, I'm not sure when that was. Whatever. But yeah, too legit to quit. And then our last one here is the Queen of Air, which to me is coming across as your neurospiciness. I'm definitely seeing a quiet observation of everything that's around you. That pattern recognition, yeah, guess what? Neurospicy shits, that's a spiritual gift, y'all. You may not think so, but it is. Okay, so that cognitive ability to, you can hear the music, Chris can hear it, yes. Shit, quiet. But basically that pattern recognition, it brings us to a greater spiritual and physical awareness of everything that's around us, and that we can see the patterns that spirit provides as well as the natural patterns of the world. This is a spiritual mega power. This is a spiritual mega power. Okay. It's also very overwhelming, which is why all of us who have this spiritual mega power kind of thing, if you want to call it, get a little bit overwhelmed sometimes. Okay. Now you're like, hold on, Shiya. I see the spiritual gifts up here. What the fuck's all this tarot shit down here? This is how to use your gifts in this lifetime. Okay. So we're going to start off first of all with the Three of Wands. You're going to have to go out and understand your gifts. Just having them drop in your lap, not good enough. Yes, they are in your lap, but you're going to have to learn how to fucking use them. Once you do, you'll grow in power with it, with the sun. And you will also be more gentle with yourself with the moon. How's this for balance? The sun and the moon next to each other. Fuck yeah. Then you have the Queen of Wands, which is bitch stepping into her power. Bitch stepping into her power. The beatings will continue until morale improves because you know what? Bitch got a stick. All right. She's got the fire of transformation. She in her power. And then good day sunshine with this Three of Cups, which is laissez le bon temps rouler. That good feeling, that finding your tribe, finding your stride, finding your go, finding whatever. Okay. But this all begins with learning how to use these things. Brandy, did you have any questions on this, sweet pea? So I'm going to give you a chance to ask your questions. Meanwhile, this is a little bit about the mentorship circle, which is going to be growing exponentially. Are you ready to deepen your spiritual journey? If so, let's take it to the next level together. I'm Lady Shiya, psychic, medium, doctor of divinity, and your witch coach with over 36 years of experience in witchcraft. I invite you to the Mystical Mentorship Circle. This is the haven you've been searching for, especially if you're an empath or thirsting for a like-minded community. We learn everything from shadow work, Reiki, runes, tarot, astrology, and even life skills that matter. The best part? You get all of this for only $25 a month. You're not just learning, you're growing alongside a supportive community that understands you. Plus, you get special perks like free monthly readings, discounts on live events, master classes, and personalized mentoring from yours truly, the Witch Coach. Let your journey begin now. Visit LadyShiya.com. So, Brandy, did you think of any questions, or did that kind of cover the basis for you? I'm just going to go ahead and put these away, and we'll wait to see if you do have any questions. I wanted to leave them out for a minute, and then let's do your money blessing. Woohoo! Money blessings. All right. Brandy says, I love this. I never looked at the neurospicy noticing everything as a gift. Oh, fuck yeah, it's a gift. It's a mega gift. It's a mega superpower, girl. I also love that you use one of my favorite decks for the tarot. Oh, do you like the Lightbringers Tarot? I love it. Or Light Seers. I can't remember. Light something. Whatever. You do feel like this when my spell work hits the hitting for real, but I really have to take time to sit down and focus to do it right. Yes, you fucking do. So this just confirms things for me, and I'm very appreciative for this reading. You're welcome. You know, it's good to sometimes have that universal confirmation. Because not having confirmation can be
emotional damage.
I just needed a reason to push that button, because I really love that button. Yeah, that button too. I have fun with my buttons. Ring my bell, push my buttons, right? Hey, that one's better than this one. I love my buttons, man. My buttons are so much fun. Push my buttons, man. But yes, it does, Jonathan. When you practice mindfulness and centering, it does help you harness the neurospicy and notice everything to direct and control it. Fuck yes. It's exhausting. I get it. It's exhausting. But damn, I can't imagine living without it. I can't. I don't know how these people walk through life so fucking blind. It's like, open your eyes, people! Open them! Open your eyes, damn it. Okay, so yeah, okay. All right, now that I'm done with my weirdness. Amber Peters, are you here? Okay, Amber did not answer for her 3 cards, so let's pick a different person for that. Hey, Brenda. Yeah, I did. And you always come in right before I'm about to call it for the night. So, but yeah, we have already done last call, sweetie. So hold on. Let me see who are... I'm drawing. I will do it on Wednesday, though. If you want. Try to get here as close to 8 as you can, okay? If you can't do it on Wednesday, fuck it. I will do a 15-minute on the phone with you, video, whatever, just to get your mediumship done. All right, so, hey, Siri, I need a number from 1 to 17. 10. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Elspeth's not here. So I'm just going to go down one. We're going to do one more here. Elspeth went to bed. Number between 1 and 17. Great. It chose 11. That's hilarious. So Melissa Ali. Melissa, you're it. Yes. Melissa's like, me. And yes, I love pushing with Wolf's buttons too. All right, babe. I got you at the top of my list. All right, so Melissa, you get the 3 card. So let me know what you would like your reading on. Jonathan, you're up next. Did you want the spell or what? What's that? What were you wanting for today, sweetheart? And I'm going to play this one last time just so I can get a little bit of a breather.
I am the Witch Coach. I've been a practicing witch for over 38 years, a high priestess trained in traditional Gardnerian methods, an ordained minister, Reiki master in traditional and holy fire, and a doctor of divinity. I've also worked in mental health and social services, and I bring all of that into the work I do, combining spiritual wisdom with real-world support to help others grow, heal, and thrive. For decades, I've guided empaths, intuitives, and spiritual seekers to rediscover their inner light. I achieve this through sacred spaces designed for learning, transformation, and community. The Mystical Mentorship Circle blends spiritual depth with practical skills. It's a paid group where I teach all kinds of things to help you find your spiritual stride, including psychic development, Reiki, divination methods, empathy, astrology, witchcraft, dreams, astral travel, ritual design, and more. Every lesson is recorded and available for self-paced learning, and members receive a weekly free spell or a custom 3-card reading live during Dancing with Witches. It's a space where magic becomes a lifestyle, and support is always within reach. The Witch Coaches Sanctuary and Marketplace is our free group. It's open to everyone and filled with resources, education, and spiritual support. We also feature trusted vendors, people I personally know, who offer magical tools, handmade goods, and enchanted items to elevate your practice. Sacred Shadow Healing is where the deepest work happens. This private online support group is dedicated to shadow work, emotional healing, and spiritual growth. I guide you through journaling, dream interpretation, triggers, trauma responses, inner child work, and subconscious awareness. It's a space of shared stories, gentle guidance, and sacred accountability. Because healing our shadows isn't just personal, it's communal. We grow together. We also have weekly live conversations and occasional Zoom meetings for group work and community. Each weekend, I read in person at Mythic Treasures in Rochester, offering free 1-card readings and full sessions at a range of prices. From crystal guidance to deep multi-deck spreads, I meet people where they are and help them step into clarity, confidence, and calm. I also lead the Mythic Open Circle, a monthly gathering for witches, pagans, and spiritual seekers of all paths and levels. Whether you're brand new or decades in, solitary, or part of a group, you are welcome. Each month, we explore a new topic, from spell work and energy management to communication with ancestors, always in a spirit of shared wisdom and community connection. And 3 nights a week, I host Dancing with Witches, my live psychic show streamed on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. This isn't just a reading show. It's a full magical experience. Every episode features free 1-card pulls and distance Reiki, along with a powerful signature, spell, and custom spreads designed to align with the moon phase, seasonal energy, or cosmic influence of the moment. I also hold drawings for free priority readings, offer live mediumship, and deliver messages from deities, ancestors, or spiritual guides of your choosing. It's interactive, heartfelt, and deeply transformative. This is where magic meets community in real time. Outside the lives, I am a proud member of Get Mad Radio, our 24/7 radio station, distributed on iHeartRadio and accessible by saying, "I want to listen to Get Mad Radio" to your Google Home or Alexa devices. Our mission is simple: making a difference through the power of radio. We spotlight local artists, host soul-centered conversations, and bring community-driven content to the airwaves. On Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, my partner and dearest love, the Old Wolf, hosts Dancing with Wolves, a bold and witty show full of amazing music, satire, deep dives into life's chaos, and heartfelt interviews with artists and misfits alike. It's the kind of show that challenges you to think, laugh, and feel all in one sitting. And Thursdays at 4 p.m. Eastern, I host The Spiritual Spectrum, a show about energy, healing, growth, and inner transformation. Each week, we feature astrology reports from Jake, the master astrologer at Mythic Treasures, along with conversations that open the heart and stretch the spirit with guests from all walks of life. This is what I do. This is what we're building. A place where you can grow, be seen, be safe, and be magic.
So yeah, as you guys heard, my food is ready. Yay! Dinner for everybody. My stepson Will and his girlfriend Deanna were making a stir fry tonight, so I'm looking forward to that when I get offline. All right, so Melissa, for you, I have the 6 of Wands, I have the Star, and I have the 10 of Wands. So what are your next steps for financial abundance and in your business? First of all, recognize that you are going to succeed, okay? You find success by allowing nothing to dim your shine. You dance to the beat of your own drum, but you're going to have to make sure you are not picking up the burdens of others. That is the one thing that is holding you back, is that you're trying to carry everybody else's load, not just your own, okay? Sometimes you got to let go of those burdens from everybody else and just focus on your shit, okay? And no, you haven't missed your freebie. We're going to get down to that right now. All right. So, if you guys missed me calling you, guess what? You're going to have to wait until Wednesday, Jonathan. You weren't here when I called you because, well, I guess mobile data and Wi-Fi decided to crap out all at the same time. Amber Peters, your freebie here for you. We have the Ace of Pentacles, and it says wealth is the ability to fully experience life. Get out there and enjoy life as much as you can. That's the true wealth. Okay. Elspeth, for you, we have the Queen of Cups. It says, blessed is the influence of one true loving human soul on another. And I really see this picture, Elspeth, even though you're not here and you come back and watch it, this is you and Peanut. Okay? She's going to bring you back to life. Melissa, for you. Okay, not that card, this card. Fine. Universe says that one wants to fight with me. So you got the Knight of Wands. Ooh, and it says the real voyage of discovery is not in finding new landscapes, but in having new eyes, which I think is a continuation of your reading, which is basically saying you don't have to change up anything. You just need to approach it differently. That's all. Approach it with your eyes, not the burdens everybody else is sticking on you. Yeah. So there you go. Jarek, for you, we have the World, and it says all that Adam had, all that Caesar could, you have and can do. Therefore, build your own world. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. I don't know, Jonathan. Maybe you need to EMF protect your room a little bit. Like with some organite or some such. Diana, for you, we have the 8 of Wands, and it says nothing ever is, but all things are becoming. All things are the offspring of flux and motion. It's telling you to embrace change, being able to grab that change and ride the winds of change, girl. And if anybody can do that, my assassin queen can do that. I have faith in you. The force is with you. Ooh. Okay. Brandy Lee. For you, we have the Queen of Wands, and it says the greatest good you can do for another is to not just share your riches, but to reveal to him his own. Brandy, it's not just about, somebody turning around and you're showing off and saying, hey, these are the things that I can do. But like basically what I do, I can do all these things. Let me show you how you can do these things too. Okay. So, Melissa Ali, we already did yours. Claire Bear. See what we got for you, Claire Bear. We have the 9 of Cups for you, Claire Bear. And it says a happy life is one in accordance with its own nature. Okay. So again, this is about living authentically. Living authentically. Jonathan, I would also suggest putting some selenite over your doors and window and by your windowsills, just to keep that energy, because it sounds like you're getting some interference, energetic interference in your space. Maybe something's trying to come into your space, something's fucking with you, and some orgonite will definitely EMF protect the room too. Jay, let's see what we got for you, buddy. We have for you the Empress, and it says only passions, great passion, can elevate the soul to great things. So basically it's telling you, you know what? If you have fucks to give all the fucks. If you don't have fucks to give, withhold all the fucks. But it is only through giving it all, giving it your 100%, giving it all the fucks you have to offer, that you're going to actually make those fucks fly. All right? So hopefully that helps and blesses all of you guys. I will be back on Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So meanwhile, hopefully you guys will think about joining the Sacred Shadow Healing Group. There is a lot that's going on in this group and a lot of healing being done. You are invited.
You've spent your life hiding parts of yourself, the anger, the grief, the fear, the shame, told they were too messy, too much, too wrong to bring into the light. But those shadows, they're not your weakness, they're the map to your healing. Welcome to a space where the truth of who you are is not only allowed, it's honored. This is Sacred Shadow Healing, a witch-led circle for those ready to do the real work. The uncomfortable, honest, powerful work of facing what's been buried and learning how to hold it with love. Inside the group, you'll find structure and support, guided shadow work prompts, detailed guides to help you integrate your shadow, live sessions, private Zoom gatherings, a community that doesn't flinch when you speak your truth. Here, you are not broken. Here, we don't bypass pain. We walk through it together. We learn to listen to our shadows, and we begin to heal from the roots up. It's $20 a month to join, and it might just change your life. Your healing begins in the shadows. We're here when you're ready.